Imagine a world where Alexander the Great did not die in Babylon. Instead, he returned to Macedonia, triumphant, his legacy intact, his ambition unbroken. Fresh from his campaigns in the east, Alexander's eyes turn westward to the Italian peninsula, a land dotted with Greek colonies in Magna Graecia. Determined to unite the Greeks under his rule and expand his dominion, Alexander set sail. His destination, Tarentum, a city of Greek heritage. The people of Magna Graecia, inspired by his unparalleled conquests, welcome him with open arms. With their support, Alexander disembarks his battle-hardened army, seasoned veterans of years of war, onto Italian soil. Negotiations with the Italians falter. The burgeoning Roman Republic, wary of the Macedonian king's reputation, refuses any terms of submission. Alexander, undeterred, marches his army through Campania toward the heart of Roman territory, toward the city of Rome itself. On this campaign, Alexander brings the full might of his military machine. Leading the charge are his elite hypaspists and the indomitable Macedonian phalanx, their sarissas gleaming under the Italian sun. Supporting them are his famed companion and Thessalian cavalry, the finest horsemen of the ancient world. Cretan archers, Rhodian slingers, and Thracian peltasts form the skirmishing contingent, their precision honed through countless battles. In total, Alexander's army numbers 9,000 soldiers, including 1,300 elite shock cavalry. Rome, alarmed by Alexander's advance, rallies its forces near Capua. They muster 9,400 men, relying heavily on their infantry, early Hastati, Principes, and the veteran Triarii. Alongside them are 1,000 skirmishers and 600 cavalry, including Campanian allies. Though their military is still evolving, Roman commanders devise a strategy. They plan to strike decisively at the Macedonian center, hoping to shatter the phalanx and claim victory. As the armies meet in Campania, the stage is set for a monumental clash. The Roman formation mirrors the Greek style of warfare, still heavily influenced by hoplite traditions. Their Hastati form the front line, young and eager for battle. The Principes, more seasoned, stand behind them, while the veteran Triarii hold the rear as a last line of defense. Cavalry units take position on the flanks, ready to engage. Alexander, ever the tactical genius, arrays his forces in an echelon formation. He positions himself on the left flank, leading his companion cavalry and skirmishers. His strategy is bold: overwhelm the Roman right wing, rout their cavalry, and roll up their formation. As the battle begins, Roman levies advance, hurling javelins to disrupt the Macedonian phalanx. But Alexander's Cretan archers and Rhodian slingers counter, their projectiles raining down with deadly accuracy. To match the Macedonians' wider formation, the Roman Principes move forward to bolster the Hastati in the front lines. The clash is brutal. On the left flank, Roman cavalry skirmish with Alexander's regiment, but the Macedonian king seizes the moment. He commits the bulk of his left-wing forces to assault the enemy flank. Under immense pressure, the Roman allied cavalry suffers heavy losses. Within minutes, the Roman right-wing cavalry collapses, leaving their flank exposed. In the center, the Roman Hastati charge into the Macedonian phalanx. The clash of spears and shields echoes across the battlefield. Despite their youthful vigor, the Hastati struggle to break through the disciplined ranks of the phalanx. The Principes advance to reinforce them, while the Triarii prepare to engage as the Hastati begin to falter. On the Macedonian right flank, the Thessalian cavalry clashes with the Roman equites. The Romans hold their ground, but Alexander's strategy unfolds. He leads his companion cavalry in a decisive maneuver, flanking the Roman right wing. With a thunderous charge, Alexander himself joins the fray, his presence inspiring his men. The Roman right wing collapses in chaos, soldiers fleeing in all directions. In the center, the phalanx holds firm. The Triarii, Rome's last line of defense, engage, but their efforts are in vain. Alexander orders his army to execute the hammer and anvil tactic. His cavalry encircles the remaining Roman forces, crushing them between the phalanx and mounted units. The battlefield descends into carnage. Within minutes, the Roman army breaks completely. Thousands are cut down as they flee, and the rest surrender or scatter. The consequences of this battle are monumental. Rome's early expansion is halted, its ambitions quashed. Under Alexander's rule, the Italian peninsula becomes a vassal of the Macedonian Empire. History, as we know it, is rewritten. The dream of Roman dominance is extinguished, replaced by the enduring legacy of Alexander the Great.